Hey guys, time for a video update. This is a fun one because I have some scales set up. So for the first time, I'm going to know roughly what this car weighs. Before I do that though, I'll give you a walk around of where I'm at today. Engine bay is basically done. It's full of fluids, including the cooling system. Cooling system is pressure checked. Power steering fluid is bled. Oil is full. Oil's been primed, so there's oil also in the oil cooler. I haven't mounted my spark box yet, but it's going to go on this panel, so I have it here for weight. Brakes are done. Fluid is in. They're bled. I have a good pedal. I showed some pictures of the dashboard and how all this came out. I'm pretty happy with it. This carbon fiber wrap, my fake carbon fiber, really looks pretty darn good. You wouldn't notice, you wouldn't know it was fake unless someone told you, I think. Exhaust is on, suspension is set. In the back of the car, all my aluminum is mounted, my fire suppression system is complete, battery is in the box, wiring is done. Don't laugh at me here, but I have a wing on order that's about 18 pounds, I believe. This roll of paper is 14 pounds, so that's close. And this is how Factory 5 mounts this stuff. So the body line is even with this. So that's where the body's going to be. And then this will come through the body and mount up to the wing. So they have it hanging off the car, like if this is the end of the body. It's like 3 inches aft of the car and probably just below the roof line, maybe even with the roof line, just below it. Walking around here, seat belts are just in the box again, weight in approximately the right spot. And then obviously there's a lot of the car missing. So what I did here was I made up a little list. These are all the things I know for sure are not on the car and roughly what they weigh. Some of these are measurements from the Factory 5 forum. Some are measurements I made, like the doors. Some are guesses, like this hatch glass, because I don't have it and I couldn't figure out online what it might weigh. I weighed the aero nose. I was too lazy to get the front splitter down, but that's my guess. You see wheel and tire extra here. I have a 285/30 on a 10-inch rim right now, and I'm going to run a 315 on a 10.5-inch rim. So I believe it's about 5 pounds a corner more. So there, whatever we see on the scale, I'm going to have to add 350 to it. And scales are set up. This is a setup I came up with for the Mustang and the Comet, but I have some various shims under each one of these that I've done to make sure this is level. So this corner needed 7/16. That needed more than 7/16. And one of these back corners needed about 1/8. And then there's one corner, obviously, that doesn't need anything. That's kind of my 0 point. So I do not know what this car weighs. I haven't put it down on the scale. This will be a first for me and for you guys at the same time here. But here we go. It's going down. I put plastic under the front tires so the suspension will settle. I'm just walking around making sure I'm on the scales here before I come all the way down. And we're off. Off the car. Off the car. Give it a bump on each side. And here we go. So 2311 right now. 2661 is my first guess at what this car might weigh. Now that feels a little light to me. I was expecting it to be about 2700, maybe a touch more. So if it's truly 2661, I might have to add a touch of weight to get where I want to be for different events. But that's okay, I can put it where I want it. And that's better than being chunky. So there you go, that's where I'm at on the car. That's what it weighs, and you guys have a good night.